Some NBA action for you coming up. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Koulibaly is out there with McCollum. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Sarr, and it's George in at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Cunningham is out there with Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. DB, when you look at these two teams, some very interesting talent on each roster.
You are so right, Kevin. Very young talent, but they certainly look like they are on track to be the future of our league. And I'll tell you what, they're still pretty fun to watch in real time.
And that's his game. Middleton knows he's out there to shoot the rock whenever he gets a good look.
Inside, and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Back to McCollum. Kicks it down to Middleton. And it's off from three-point range. Harris finds Cunningham. No good on the shot. Good D by McCollum. Pass to Sarr. Now George. Sarr with it. 5 to shoot. Another miss by Middleton.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now here is Robinson. They get the rebound. Out to Thompson. Cunningham against McCollum. Tries again. And Sarr pulls it down.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Middleton, the pass to Sarr. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
McCollum against Cunningham. Over McCollum. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game. And it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Sarr finds Koulibaly. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
McCollum outside. Pass to George. 14 feet away. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Robinson for 3. Washington with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Koulibaly. Middleton outside. No good on the triple. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 6. Harris outside. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Now Duran. Covered by Sarr. Cunningham's shot is off. Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Sarr with a screen on Cunningham. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Pistons with possession here. 8-point game. Robinson finds Thompson. Clock at 6. Duren sets the screen for Thompson.
Get used to seeing this from Sarr. He's got great length and ability on the defensive end.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Duren. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Middleton. Over Harris. Again, the Wizards score.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
And George kicks to McCollum. Puts it up. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson outside. Back to Duren. Cunningham outside. Hands it from downtown. And now it's only a 5-point Wizards lead.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Thompson. And it's 8 points for Tobias Harris.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Sarr with the screen on Cunningham. And Sarr throws it down.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now, here is Robinson. Still yet to score. Koulibaly finds McCollum. Here's Sarr, defended by Duren. Sarr gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Wizards lead.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Harris against Middleton. Upside Harris. From about 19 feet, here's Duren.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. McCollum kicks to Middleton. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. Again, the Wizards score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Cunningham for 3. Good D by McCollum. Washington leading now by 7. Wizards passing it around. Fires for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. going with the new group. Now, here's Kispert. D right on him. Now, Carrington. Just 5 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Right block shot. Sasser with the rebound. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to LeVert. Back to Sasser. Stewart a screen. Sasser gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Kispert. Here's Champagnie. Johnson outside from deep three-point land. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. Green is checked in for the Pistons. Gill is checked in for Washington. And here are the Pistons now. They're on a 14-6 run. Johnson against LeVert. Stewart with the screen on Johnson. Here's LeVert. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards out front. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Washington.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Lanier in at the 3. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you, Kev.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Sasser after the basket by Washington. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Whitmore. And there's the drive.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now here's LeVert. Whitmore defending.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Champagnie. On the wing, Whitmore. LeVert defending. That one goes in. Whitmore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
To the left wing. Stewart a screen. Pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Detroit, no good that time either. Wizards leading by 6. Carrington finds Kispert. Now Whitmore. LeVert defending. Back to Kispert. Shoots over Holland. Kispert, no good.
That's an example of good offense, but better defense.
Sasser. Defended by Carrington. Pass to Holland to end the drought. Sinks the triple. Holland's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Washington making some changes. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Kispert. Koulibaly comes in for Johnson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Whitmore. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, George. Back to Carrington. The Wizards with another miss. Pistons trail by 3. Stolen by McCollum. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
Pass to Holland. And here's Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Robinson passes to Thompson. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Rebounded by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did, considering he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse hoops education.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Outside for George. No good on the 3. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Holland. Pass to Robinson. Cunningham for 3. The offensive rebound. The second chance effort. It's good. This game is all even. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
And the basket by McCollum.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. And a switcher also for Washington. Sar's checked in. Here is Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Pass to Robinson. Now Thompson. Now Cunningham. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Shot's good by Duran.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
Here's Koulibaly. Sarr in the high post. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Koulibaly, no good. The Pistons have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Pass to Holland. Thompson outside. Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Holland. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. And, Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And Washington making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Koulibaly. And George kicks to Middleton. And here's McCollum. Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Number 12, Tobias Harris.
Washington's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from George.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Now here is Harris. He's got 10. Pass to Cunningham. 3-pointer. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Duran's got the lead up to 3 now for Detroit.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Middleton outside. Off target from outside. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Cunningham passes to Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
Harris, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second. Wizards trail by 4. McCollum outside. McCollum with a screen on Harris. Shoots from the high post, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Pass to Koulibaly. It's stolen by Duran. Down low. Here's Harris. Rebound, Washington. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sarr finds McCollum. Pass to Koulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 2. For 3. Middleton can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Here's Thompson. And Spaz Robinson. Duran with the screen on Middleton. And Duran slams it in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Koulibaly with it, guarded by Robinson. Middleton for three, buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got 13 points.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
Here's Cunningham. It's good. 7 points in the game.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Cullen passes to Middleton. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Back to McCollum. In the corner, it's Saw. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Robinson on the wing. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. On the way, Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, George. And stolen by Thompson. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
McCollum outside. Six to shoot. They need this, and it's good on the way in. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pistons lead by 6. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And the Pistons with possession here. 6-point lead. Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Alexander Sarr is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's George in at the small forward.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Cullen passes to Sarr. Outside, George. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Robinson finds Duran. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The shot by Thompson, no good. Wizards trail by 8. George passes to Middleton. Over Harris. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Middleton's got 15.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you guys.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Middleton dishes to McCollum. Back to Middleton. George with the screen on Harris. Here's Middleton, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 11, and good that time.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Washington. Outside, George. Back to McCollum. Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Harris. That misses off the back. Pistons leading by 5. Thompson finds Cunningham. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Thompson outside. This one for 3. And again, Cunningham missing. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Middleton looking it over from deep. Another miss by Middleton. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Harris outside. Thompson outside. And a wide open look for Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit. Middleton, the pass to McCollum. Back to Middleton. George with the screen on Harris. Outside, George. Here's Sarr. He's got 8. Beyond the arc. The Wizards with another miss. Cunningham outside. Over McCollum. Out to Harris. Pass to Robinson. And another 3 for Detroit.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
And it's good for 2. And that's 10 points for Alex Sarr.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. In the corner, it's Sarr. Back to McCollum. Nice ball movement by Washington. Koulibaly finds McCollum. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Thompson passes to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Cunningham. Koulibaly against Robinson. Now here is Harris. Cunningham for 3. No good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shots good by Middleton.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Cunningham sets a screen for Harris. Drills it from outside. Harris has got the lead up to 14 now for Detroit.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Levert's checked in. Carlton Carrington's checked in for Washington. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. To Robinson. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by George. And Thompson kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. It's hauled in by George. Wizards trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Sarr's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Harris outside. Thompson, a screen on Middleton. Pass to Thompson. And stolen by Sarr. To the inside. Middleton. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the Wizards with possession after the basket by Detroit. Middleton can't get it to go. Here's Harris. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got 10 points in just the second half.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Carrington. The three ball. Rebound, Detroit. 1:53 left in the third. To the paint. Here's Harris. Thompson outside. Three-pointer, Levert. They get it back. And Duran slams it in.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Get up, get up, get up. Stop making some noise. Here they come. Yo, listen, dance.
Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. Cunningham, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Thompson. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Champagne's checked in. Corey Kispert comes in for Chris Middleton. Johnson, he's checked in for Keyshawn George. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Koulibaly. Harrington drills the three-pointer.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Over in the corner, Sasser. Here's Stewart. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
At the line for Detroit, Stewart. Isaiah Stewart. One shot.
And that one misses. Wizards trail by 16. Kispert dishes to Johnson. Back to Kispert. And here's McCollum for three. Rebound by the Pistons.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Carrington in the corner. Back to Kispert. And it's McCollum in the corner. Off target from three-point range. And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts up a three. They get it again. And the dunk by Stewart.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points. Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left them wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Holland is out there with LeVert. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Detroit right now.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Kispert. Ipos Johnson. Back to Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Now, here's Cunningham. Defended by Carrington. Sasser. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Wizards trail by 16. To the inside. Champagnie lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Find the lane.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Now, here's LeVert. Stewart with the screen on Johnson. LeVert with the wide-open look. The wing jumper off target.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Here's Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Johnson against LeVert. Johnson right side. LeVert grabs the miss. Pistons leading by 13. Puts it up from 12. And Detroit again with the bucket.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
McCollum passes to Johnson. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist in the game. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Detroit. A change for the Wizards. Alexander Saw. He's checked in for Corey Kispert. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie Laporte.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now here's McCollum. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. And the basket by McCollum.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Stewart with the screen on McCollum. Cunningham for 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And he trims the lead to single digits. 14 points for Alex Saw. Pistons leading by 8. Cunningham outside. Back to LeVert. Stewart a screen. Offensive rebound. They can't stop the run with that one. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 9 in the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for the Wizards. Champagny. Justin. Champagny.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look here for Detroit. Tobias Harris is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. Robinson is subbed in for Karis LeVert. The Wizards also changing it up. George comes in for Johnson. And it's Koulibaly in for Carlton Carrington. So he gets them both. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They led by as many as 18 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Washington with the rebound. Champagny's got 4 rebounds in this game. Cullen passes to Sarr. Oh, that's blocked. On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by Koulibaly. Outside, Robinson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Champagny trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Detroit leading by 9. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got 26 points.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Sarr in the post. Defended by Duren.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Cunningham outside. Misses the three.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now Cunningham following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Cunningham inside. He's defended by Koulibaly. Cunningham's shot is off.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from McCollum.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Duran against Saar. Cullen passes to Saar. It's hauled in by Harris. Detroit leading by 9. And it's denied.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Saar, has major defensive potential.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Here's Harris. Puts up the three. Down it goes for 3.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. Wizards trail by 10. McCollum outside. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Robinson. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Knocks down the 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Cunningham pulls it down.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Duran. Here's Cunningham. Robinson fires. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Saar.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Pistons.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jalen Duran.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
At the line for your Pistons, Harris. Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. George! And the 3 misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Robinson outside. Here's Cunningham. just 5 on the clock. Thompson outside. Duran down low. Working on Sarr.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Koulibaly, and again unable to change the momentum here. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player